I said, but I specialise, I have a very unique niche where I specialise in. And I say to them, I'm a big picture guy. So I specialise in the big picture of life, addressing the primordial questions. Who are we? Where do we come from? What are we doing here? And in the life journey that I've had and the experiences that I've had, they've all been about that. So I'm involved behind the scenes in a lot of work in the exopolitical arena and to a degree the cosmopolitical arena. That's where I really specialise in. Those two areas, they're my specialty. And provide life coaching and knowledge and wisdom information in regards to these subject matters of those primordial questions. So the knowledge of who we are is known. Most of life in the universe knows exactly who we are. It's just the issue we have on our planet with the degree of mind control and all these different fields of consciousness. Compartmentalizing people in one area or the other. It's with the courses that I run. It's in total congruence with all the knowledge, the information, and the structure of life out there. In the way of understanding, there is the hologram of the gods, right? And that's based on what people term sacred geometry. It's constructed out of those templates.
Okay.
And then you have the natural order of life, which doesn't, came before any maths and geometry. Life came first, numbers and mathematics and geometry came a long way after. So to begin to understand, the true nature of life and the hologram of the gods, and what is that? It's a pseudo-universal paradigm within our grand universe.
Yeah.
But because they've had access, free reign on Earth, Earth's been assimilated into their structures, into their cultural philosophies, into their spiritual doctrines, into their narratives, and now we're getting into the exopolitical, cosmopolitical arenas.
Yeah.
And we've been exposed to that for not just for millennia, but we're talking for eras and even epochs of time, and over hundreds of thousands of years. Especially the last 365,000 years has been really intense, the way they've been implementing their systems onto Earth and onto humanity. So it's a very big drama that's playing out, and it's been playing out over a long period of time. But what's really interesting about this period of time that we've all chosen to be here now, Paul, and all of you who's listening, is this is coming to an end. The time of man and gods and the need for them, that infantile degree of spiritual maturity where we feel like we need to worship a deity beyond ourselves. That type of notion of state of being is now drawing to a close. So